There are many facets to degraded visual environments, and there are 4 facets that the Army talks about. That is the flight controls, the sensors, the cueing, and the fusion. What we're centering on here is the helmet tracking, and I believe that the helmet tracking is an integral part of any degraded visual environment solution, and what we're talking about here will revolutionize that capability. In practice, what we're talking about is giving the pilots, the crew, the ability to look anywhere and see the world around them in digits, in wireframe, so to speak. But to that, we can add a lot of other capabilities, such as threats, obstacles, towers. The symbology is quite intuitive. Anybody, even not a pilot, could put this helmet on and they could see where they are in space and time. It's kind of like flying a video game. So in this case, this is the traditional symbology that the average aviator would see through the heads-up display, in this case using night vision goggles. This plus shows where the other pilot is looking, so you always have situational awareness of the other pilot, so he can say, look at this point, and you put your sensor, the center of your view, on it. You can look at the routes on the ground. We can post those. Enemy veils. You want to know where the air defense artillery is and avoid that area, we can show you that. In this case, we're going to be seeing some obstacles. Wires, towers, and we can have them blink red when you get too close to them. Blue force and red force, we can show you where the enemy and the friendlies are. This is one of the things we show on our demonstrator. A really dark night, we can go ahead and superimpose the world in a wireframe grid to allow the pilots to see where they are in space and time. In this case, what we're showing is a landing under a brownout condition. This is a landing zone. It's superimposed over the ground. It allows the pilots to have visual references for their vertical and horizontal components. You can see the caret moves down, showing the pilots where they are vertically, and as they land, they have all the symbology that they can look around and avoid any undue drifts. We've seen that firm up over the past 7 to 10 years. This has been a long-running focus for degraded visual environments. I think the big thing is that services are looking for sensors that can see through everything, and as you know, there are a lot of limitations to that type of capability, but they're getting closer to that point. What we're talking about is a system that is sensor agnostic. When the sensors are finally found to be able to integrate in with the head-tracked solution, that'll make the system that much better, but until then, this 80% solution will get you most of the way there.